Cancel. We are here. Solo. Yeah, cancel. So briefly before you go inside, just okay. Shall I ready? So Martin Kpebu is here. He's going to meet an investigative team as part of his third appearance before the OSP. So what are your expectations ahead of this encounter?
That they would get it right this time. Remember, I've been here twice and they couldn't constitute an independent committee. They kept making me appear before subordinates to the special prosecutor. They kept making me appear before subordinates. Subordinates can't investigate their boss. It's incompetence. You see, that's the very thing they did, and then Ofuriatta left Ghana, and that's what they've done on 2 occasions. So today, if I get in there and the board or whoever the committee is not properly constituted, I'm not coming back.
But are you willing to cooperate?
Oh, absolutely. That's not in doubt. It's not. We haven't even reached that threshold at all. Look, let's get it clear. What Mr. Kisi Ejabin has been doing so far, the 2 appearances, is that I should give my information to his subordinates. You, Fatawu, can you investigate your boss? Can you investigate your boss? Can you investigate Mr. Kwesichum? Where is that going to happen? And you think you can keep your job? It's ridiculous. So now I understand how he just botched this whole Ofuriatta matter, that he can't even get basic things right. Basic things. You're saying that give information to your subordinate. How is the subordinate going to investigate the boss? Where does that happen? Okay.
Thank you very much. So we would have a conversation. We would have a conversation when you are done with the engagement. So Martin Kpebu is here, and he's going to have a conversation. He's going to have a conversation this very afternoon at the office of the special prosecutor. So when he's done, we can have an extensive conversation as far as this particular engagement is concerned. But clearly, Martin Kpebu said he's willing to cooperate with the officers this afternoon as far as, but counsel, we told that you are not really willing to cooperate. In fact, the last time Sami Daku posted on his Facebook page that you don't want to cooperate with the team. In fact, you were asked some questions, you refused to answer all of those.
Yeah, so I'm surprised Sami Daku is using the word not willing to cooperate. That's why I say that once he used that language, I understand why they couldn't handle common Ofuriatta living. They didn't know how to arrest Ofuriatta, put him on bail. Nobody says Ofuriatta should not go and seek medical attention. You arrest the person and get bail. You see right now, Osei bail is 623 million or so. The other people 200 million. Yes. So if the person wants to go out, you arrest him, then say, okay, bring sureties, that's guarantors before you travel, etc. So me, and I'm not surprised Sami Daku is saying I'm not willing to cooperate. It shows the incompetence. He doesn't even understand basic principles of law. He's Sami Daku. Can he investigate Kisi Ejabin, his boss? You know, the first time when the invitation to me leaked, the first thing Ghanaians put out on social media is that, how can OSP investigate itself? They didn't learn anything from it. They think it's always only a lawyer who can speak law. What the lay people put out on social media, basic principle, because to the lay person, it was very clear to them that the optics will look very bad. And Sami Daku even has media training. He was a journalist before he became a lawyer. You see that he can't even appreciate this simple thing. So me, I'm not surprised he says I'm not cooperating. Somebody, as I said, the key thing is that somebody with his boss who didn't know how to arrest Ofuriatta, put him on bail before he traveled. Don't be surprised that such a person today says that I'm not cooperating. The principles are eluding them. Basic principles, first principles are eluding them. So you see why they will have to leave that office, because simple things they don't understand. How would that's what I'm saying, you Fatawu, how would it be that you say you want to investigate your MD, you want to investigate or the owner of Joy FM, Kwesichum, the power relations, how would that happen? And you think you will get promotion, and you think you can keep your job? It doesn't happen anywhere. So what in very serious institutions they do is that, one, either you give it to a board, that's if the board appears very independent, or two, you set up a special committee outside the organization, a committee that doesn't have any relations with their committee, so that there will be independence. Optics. I'm surprised that somebody who has media training, a journalist, doesn't understand optics. And in law is there. They tell you that justice ought not only to be done, but manifestly. You see the optics. So in law we also use it that justice must manifestly be seen, manifestly. So outward, the outward appearances must look good. As soon as the outward appearances around the justice situation don't look good, people will never feel that they have justice. So this simple thing, if they can't get it, and as I repeated, I'm not coming back the next time if I go up there and they still give me a committee that is not independent.
Thank you so much, Council. So we'll have a conversation after the engagement. Thank you very much.